Okay, so we're talking about distributive property. I already have this problem written here. So 3 being distributed into x plus 2. So as you can see, it's 3 times x because we know distributive property means multiplying. And we have this little dot, the invisible little dot here that shows multiplying. So 3 times x, which is going to give me 3x, and that goes here. And then 3 times 2, so I draw these arrows to help me do the multiplying. 3 times 2 equals positive 6. So that's why I have a plus 6 here. So my answer is 3x plus 6. I can also write it as 6 plus 3x. And that would be the same thing as 3x plus 6. Then I wrote a different problem here that has distributive property and combining like terms. So we have 4 plus 2x minus 5 distributed into x plus 4. So we have negative 5 being distributed into x plus 4. We are going to rewrite the first two terms, 4 plus 2x. Then distribute the negative 5 that you can see inside this box. So negative 5 times x. That gives me negative 5x, and I write it here. Then negative 5 times 4, which gives me negative 20. So I write that here. Now I have to combine like terms because there are 4 terms here. This is one term, 2x is another term, negative 5x is another term, and negative 20 is another term. The two terms that have x, they are like terms. These two that do not have x, they are constant. So they are also like terms. So another way that you can do this is that you write 4 plus 2x, and then you write them vertically. So once you get to negative 5x, you would write it under 2x because they are like terms. When you get to negative 20, you would write it under 4. Because those are constant terms and they are like terms. So now we have to combine like terms. So 4 minus 20, I wrote it here. 4 minus 20 is 4 plus negative 20. So that's 20 negatives, 4 positives. We know that these 4 positives will cancel with 4 of the negatives. So you're going to be left over with negative 16. And that's how I got negative 16. And then 2x minus 5x. So I have that here. 2x minus 5x, that's 2 minus 5, which is the same as 2 plus negative 5. With the same reasoning as the other one, we get negative 3 here. So negative 3x, because that's the x term, that's the variable term. And here, negative 16. So our answer is negative 16 minus 3x, or negative 3x minus 16 is also the same thing. So now I'll show you a problem and you guys can pause the video and solve it, and then I will show you the answer. So this is just for practice. It's nothing to be graded or anything, it's for practice. So the problem is 2 being distributed into x minus 9. So go ahead and pause the video and I will show you the answer. 2 distributed into x minus 9, we get 2x minus 18. So hopefully you answered this correctly. The next problem, 11 minus x plus 3 being distributed into x minus 4. Remember, is 3 being distributed into x minus 4, not these two terms. So this is similar to the example that I solved for you. So pause the video and solve it, and then play again, and this is what you will get. I color-coded these two like terms, and these two are like terms, and I solved them here, and this is my final answer. So one more problem. 12 minus x minus 2 being distributed into 9 plus 2x. Again, pause the video, and this is your answer. One more problem. Go ahead and pause the video and solve it. And this is going to be the answer. Now I have 4 more problems for you. Again, you can write these problems, pause the video and solve them. I will post the answer right away. You can play the video and check to see if you did this correctly. These are the 4 problems. These are the answers. So hopefully this video is helpful for you to do distributive property and combining like terms correctly. You have to be very careful with positive and negative signs and basically adding and subtracting integers, also multiplying integers, because in distributive property we multiply. So remember all of those concepts and refer back to your notes if you need to. And you can of course watch this video again if you need it. Have a good one. Bye-bye.